All right, howdy folks, welcome. We're going to be doing some exercise today. I'm Lee, I'm going to be your fitness instructor. And we're going to start with a warm-up, move into some aerobics, do some weightlifting, and then end with some nice stretching. So it's going to be about 50 to 60 minutes today. Thanks for joining me. All right, let's start by inhaling, reaching the arms out and up, and exhale down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, reach. Exhale down. Inhale, reach out and up. And exhale down. Good, roll your shoulders back. And throughout the class today, you can do this either seated or standing. I'll be demonstrating some of the moves seated and some standing. Roll the shoulders forward. And remember to go at your own pace. Listen to your body. If anything hurts, don't do it. And you can always take a break whenever you need. Reach the shoulders up towards your ears. Exhale, press them down and away. Inhale up. Exhale, press. There's lots of options for you. One of those options is to smile. If you do it, I promise you're going to make yourself have a good time. And exhale, press. Good. Look over one shoulder, nice and gentle. And look over the other shoulder. Look over that first shoulder once more. And look over the second shoulder. Great, come back to center. Inhale through the nose, long spine. Activate the low belly. Exhale. Tilt your ear to your shoulder. And inhale back to center. Exhale, tilt the ear to the other shoulder. Great, come to center. Do some bicep curls, lift the palms. And we're going to rotate the arms, lower the palms down. 2 more times, lift. And rotate, lower. 1 more time, lift. And rotate, lower. Great, now we're going to reach forward with arms outstretched, raise them up. And rotate the palms down. Lift the palms out and up. And down. 1 more time, lift. And exhale. Great, now make a V overhead, keep the arms straight. And rotate. Down, good. This is a workout for your elbows, your wrists, and your shoulders. And lift. And down. This time, keep the arms outstretched. You can always have a hand on the chair for support. Arms out, try to keep them parallel with the floor. We're going to reach over to one side, just from the ribs up. And exhale. Reach. Make sure you're breathing. I know that sounds silly, but when we're concentrating, you can forget to breathe. 1 more time, each side. Reach. And reach. Keep those arms outstretched, small circles with the fingertips. Make them a little bit bigger. And bigger, and a little bit bigger until they're as big as you can. And reverse directions. And start to shrink them down, make them smaller, and smaller, and smaller until they're microscopic, and release. Great. Fist to fling. Shake the hands out loose. Great. Keep that spine nice and tall. Crown of the head's reaching up to the sky. Arms are loose at your sides or hand on the chair for support. Nice and gentle. We're just going to do a twist. Keeping the hips forward, turning the shoulders. So it's a twist at the waist. Remember, there's that option to smile. And exhale, slowly come back to center. Great. Here you can absolutely have a hand on the chair for balance support. We're going to bring the feet together till the arches are just kissing. Long spine, proud chest. Bend the knees and unbend. 3 more times. Bend and unbend. I want to keep the heels on the floor here. Bend and up. 1 more time. Bend. Try to keep the eyes lifted and up. Good. Once more. Now we're going to raise the heels, come up onto the toes. So you want to feel that stretch. Lift the heels and lower. Lift and lower. I always try to fly away at this part. Lift and lower. One more time. Lift and lower. Great. Now we're going to combine those two moves. So we bend the knees and lift the heels. Bend and lift. Bend and lift. One more time. Bend and lift. Great. Hand on the chair for balance. O's with the toes. And reverse. And point and flex that foot. Great. Other side, same thing. O's with the toes. And reverse. Point and flex the foot. Great. Now if you're standing, you're going to follow me. We're going to do some hamstring curls. So we're going to keep the knees even. Lift the heel up to the glute and lower. And on the next one, I'm going to show you what to do if you're seated. One more lift here. Great. And if you're seated, we're just going to lift the knee and lower. Lift and lower. Two more. Lift and lower. One more time. Lift and lower. Great. We'll come to a nice wide stance here, a little bit wider than hip width apart. Keep those knees soft. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale, reach up and over. Stretching through the side body. Exhale, reach. And reach. Reach. Great, now we're going to reach across the body like you're opening up a big fridge. Keep the palm facing you. Same arm, reach across. And one more time, reach. Other side, reach across. Two more. Last one, we're gonna reach down. Keep the chest lifted, just the arms are reaching down. You can do a slight bend in the knees if you like. And other side. And one more. Great. Big circles, both arms. Here comes the sun. And reverse directions. Great. Reach the arms out and up. Spread the fingertips wide. Exhale. Rain it down. And take a drink of water. Please want to stay hydrated. It's important to drink while you're exercising. When you're ready, we're going to come to a march. All right, so we've got that proud chest, activating the low belly. That's going to activate our core, protect the low back from injury. And if you're seated, I encourage you to be in the front half of your chair, and you can lift the knees for this march. All right, great. And we're marching. Remember, there's that option to smile. All right. We're going to start with the left foot, and we're going to step out, out, and in. Follow my cue. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Step out, out, in. Hands follow the feet. Or, of course, you can have your hand on the chair for supports. 2 more. Step out, out, in. Last one. And march. Good. All right, now we're going to take 3 steps and do a knee lift. And then 3 steps back and a knee lift. If you're seated, just do these in place. Here we go. Step 1, 2, 3, knee. 1, 2, 3, knee. Two more. Last one. And march. Good. All right, now we're gonna go for our V-step on the other side. Same thing. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Step out, out, in, out, out, in. 4, 3, 2, last one, and march. Good. All right, we're gonna do the same thing we did before. 3 steps in a knee lift, 3 steps back in a knee lift. Here we go. Step 1, 2, 3, knee. 1, 2, 3, knee. And knee. 2 more. Last one. And march. Great, keep that low belly active. It's gonna protect your low back. All right, tap the toes forward. We're gonna flow right into the next song, but remember, you can take a break whenever you need. That's not the song that's supposed to play. Give me one moment. There we go. That's fun. Okay, let's tap the toes forward. Good. Opposite hand reaching forward. Activating the low belly. Still tapping the toes forward. Both hands press forward. All right, now we're going to keep both arms forward. Imagine you're grabbing a really big steering wheel and drive a truck. Make that steering wheel even bigger. It's a really big truck. Heels to the corners of the room. Hands follow the feet. Like you've got strings attached to your toes and your fingers. Keep that spine nice and tall. Bicep curls. Great, hammers overhead to the front. Hammers to the back. Bring the hammers to the front again. And bicep curls. Half jacks, hands follow the feet. Tap the toes forward, press with both hands. Raise the roof. Press out to the sides, both hands. Great. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale. Please join me in taking a drink of water. When you come back, we're going to join each other at a step touch. All right. And we're swinging the arms. Stepping side to side, bringing feet together. And if you're seated, you can still step touch. bring the arms to chest height. And up and over. Back to the chest. Swing it down low. Great, we're going to concentrate just on the feet so hands can come to the hips. 2 steps, here we go. And 2. 1 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 and 2. One more time. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Great. Now we're going to do 2 steps with a heel tap. And heel. And heel. 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 All right, I'm going to demo this standing now. 2 steps. And heel. And heel. Let's bring an elbow into it like you just got a hole in one. Yes. Let's make that a fist pump. Great. All right, now we're going to change that heel tap to a knee lift on this next one. Knee, 2 steps, knee, 2 steps, knee, 2 steps. Good. Remember, you can always modify for what's feeling right for you. Just marching in place is always a good option. Now we're going to do 3 knee lifts. 1, 2, 3. 2 steps. 1, 2, 3. 2 steps. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 2 steps. 1, 2. Tap the toes back. Good. Let's reach across the body. Now we're working multiple parts of our brain, not just our bodies, because our upper body is going side to side, and the bottom half of your body is going front and back. So you're getting a mental workout as well as a physical one. Great, reach up and over. Both hands, reach up. Stretch out to the sides. And inhale, reach the arms out and up. Exhale. Go ahead and take a drink of water. And we're going to come to a march. We've got 2 more songs for our aerobics, our cardio. So the end is in sight, but listen to your body. Modify to be seated if you're standing, if you need. Grasp a chair for support. Just take it easy, make the movement smaller, do whatever's right for you. All right. We're going to go into knee lifts. Here we go. Make sure that low belly is activated. It's going to protect your low back. And doubles. Here we go. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2, 1 and 2. 4 more sets. Last set of doubles, back to singles. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and march. Whew. What a relief, right? All right, in place, we're gonna take 3 steps and then kick forward, or you can do a heel tap if that's more stable for you. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. And kick. And kick. If you're doing a heel tap, it should look like this. Get some locomotion arms in there. Two more. And march. Good. All right, we're going to work on tempo now. Raising the arms on a 4 count and lowering while we march. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more time. And lower. One more time again. And lower. Good. All right. We're going to step in place here for 3 steps. And then take a step out to the side and switch sides. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. And step. And step. And step. Great. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. 1, 2, 3, step. 1, 2, 3, step. And step. And step. One more time. And step. Good. Come up onto the toes. And march. And lower. Bring the knees a little bit wider to the corners of the room. Activate the glutes. And come back to center. Great. Reach the arms out and up. Exhale. Great. We've got one more song before we start to cool down. So you can take a drink of water with me and then come to some wide side taps. Here we go. Arms at chest height. The microphone cord is disagreeing with me. There we go. Let's raise those arms up and over. Back across the chest. Still smiling. Reach across. And reach. Reach. And reach. Reach forward and across. Reach down, keep the chest lifted. And march. Good. All right, we're gonna do like we did before. Take 3 steps and then kick. So 1, 2, 3, kick. And kick. Kick. And kick. And kick. 4, 3, 2, last one. Great march. All right, we're gonna box now. Put up your dukes. We're gonna start punching forward with this hand. Here we go. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Now hook. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Uppercuts. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Back to forward. 1 and 2. 1 and 2. Great. Now hit that little ball. Or like the little punching bag. You can do that whatever level you like. Great. Raise the roof. Press out to the sides. Press back. Reach across. Wide taps. Press down. And we're coming to the end of aerobics. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Inhale, reach the arms out and up. You can take a drink of water, excuse me. And it's important for us to cool down so we don't want to just abruptly stop moving. Once we've completed our aerobics routine, we want to slowly bring our heart rate back to normal. So we're going to cool down for a couple songs here, do some balance exercises. And for our cool down, we're going to step touch. We can keep these movements small. We're not trying to exert ourselves any further. We just don't want to abruptly stop motion for our body. All right, we're going to take 4 steps forward, and these are going to be really small, and 4 steps back while step touching. And try to make them smaller each time. Keep the eyes lifted. Here we go. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, back. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time, really small. 2, 3, 4, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Keep the feet planted wide. You can have the toes glued to the floor. Just rock through the heels. Arms are loose, swinging heavy down at your sides. Great. You can pet a big cat. Wiggle the fingers. You can play the piano on a boat. Some fireworks are going off. Great, let's go for a nice leisurely swim. Keep this slow with the backstroke. Good, move to a crawl stroke. And breaststroke. I can feel that nice cool water. Whew. And doggy paddle. This is how I swim. And splash. Splash. Great. All right. Now we're going to do some balance exercises before we move into sit to stands. So I've got my chair here. I'm going to have a hand on that for support for these balance exercises. I'm going to start by stepping into the tub, keep it nice and low, and step out of the tub. Step in, and step out. Now we're going to do a big tub. Lift the knees, and step out. One more time, step in, and step out. Good. Now we're going to come up onto the toes, so lift the heels, and we're going to take 4 steps forward and back. Keep the eyes lifted. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. Now we're going to bend the knees and lift the toes. So we're on the heels. Keep those knees bent. You don't want to be like a toy soldier. Keep the knees bent. 4 steps forward and back. Just like we did before. Keep the eyes up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Stand on one foot. O's with the toes. And reverse. Point and flex. Other side. O's with the toes. And reverse. Point and flex. Good. Do some hula hoops. And reverse. Stretching the muscles around the pelvis. Great. Come to center. Gently lean just to one side. And gently lean to the other side. Slightly forward. And slightly back. Great. All right. Now, we're going to do some sit to stands. So I'm going to do 10. You're welcome to join me for however many or however many few you'd like. If you are joining me, sit towards the middle of your chair, knees over the ankles, toes pointed forward. We're going to have the hands on the upper body or off the body, so we're not using our hands to stand up as much as possible. All right, here we go. 1. And sit all the way back down. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. We've got just 2 more left. 9. And 10. Whew. Great work. All right. Please take a drink of water. And if you're using weights, we're going to put on our leg weights. We're going to start with the hand weights though. If you're not using weights, that's okay. You can still do the movements along and get a great workout. All right. And this is a good opportunity for you to just think about being grateful to yourself for taking care of yourself and exercising. It's not easy, especially if you're by yourself. I'm by myself in this room right now. It feels very strange, but I'm glad I'm doing it, and I'm glad that you're doing it with me. All right. And everyone who's had me as an instructor in person knows that this is the part of the class where I start yawning. So I apologize if I make you yawn, because it's something my body wants more oxygen, so I will just naturally be yawning, and I apologize. All right. If you're seated here, let's just do a couple shoulder rolls. And forward. That feels good. All right. So I'm seated at the middle part of my chair. Knees are over the ankles, toes pointed forward. I've got a nice proud chest, activating the low belly for that strength. And we're going to do sets of 8 today, starting with the bicep curls. Shoulders are relaxed. And we're going to exhale on the lift. 1, 2, Really take your time here. 3, feel the muscles activate. 4, as you lift and lower. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. All right. I bring the elbows out. Knuckles are in. We're going to exhale. We're going to open and close. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. All right. For this next exercise, you can either choose to have 2 dumbbells together. I like to kind of have them pressed together. Helps with stability. Or, totally valid option, to hold on to 1. So we're going to be lifting it up and over. And sometimes 2 is not the right fit for people. All right. So we're going to start over the hip. Gentle twist in the waist here. And on the exhale, lift it just to about eye level and back. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side, just so you can see what it looks like. I'm going to do it with just 1 dumbbell. So starting over the hip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. All right, now we're going to go just 1 arm at a time with these weights. So we're going to anchor across the body for stability here. Arm is extended down, shoulders relaxed. Keep a gentle bend in the elbow, but it's mostly straight. And on the exhale, lift to shoulder height, pause, and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5. These should be 2 separate motions, so you're not swinging the arm. This is 7. And 8. Great, right. Slightly lean forward towards the toes. Arms extended forward. Exhale, pull back, bend the elbow. Bring it to the hip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. Now we're going to work our tricep, so the elbow is pointed straight back, and we extend back, pause, bring it back to the hip. 2, 3, 4, exhale on the effort. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. All right, now we're going to go for the other side. Do the same thing. Starting with the front raises, arms extended down, and exhale. Lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. Reaching forward, exhale, pull back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. Last arm exercise here. We got the tricep, extend back, pause at the top. Bring it back to center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. Whew. All right, we've got the arms. We can shake those out. And we're going to move right into the legs. Knees over the ankles. Activate that low belly, proud chest. We're going to bring one foot forward and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, other side, same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, for this next one, make sure we've got the knees over the ankles. I'm going to lift the heels, activate the calves, and lower. Lift, squeeze the calves, and lower. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, one more here. Knees over the ankles. Open that knee out to the side. And bring it back to center. It's just a small range of motion over the corner of your chair. And bring it back. 3. Feeling that in the hip. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Great. Same thing, other side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Great. If you were using weights, you can take your weights off and set them to the side, out of the way, so you're not going to trip on them. If you are not using weights, you can just relax and take a drink of water. We're going to be stretching next. Don't forget about that drink of water. I'm serious. All right. It is time to stretch, which is my favorite part of class always. So we've worked our muscles, we've gotten our heart rate up, got the blood flowing, and now it's time to really use that momentum in a way and just lengthen those muscles, give them some much needed oxygen with some deep breaths, and just luxuriate in the feeling of a job well done. You've come to the end of exercise class. Congratulations. Now stretching is your reward. All right, so start with the inner thigh stretch. Toes are pointed forward on both feet, and your torso is upright. So shoulders are over the hips, just bending one knee to come out to the side. Of course, you can have a hand on the chair for support. You should feel that stretch in the inner thigh here. Everyone's body is going to look different in this stretch and in all stretches. So you don't need to emulate exactly what I'm doing. Just think about where you should feel that stretch. Really take deep breaths in through the nose And exhale out through the mouth. When we're doing static stretches, which is where we're not moving, really want to hold them for 20 to 30 seconds, which feels like a long time. But it's enough time for you to really feel that pose and allow your muscles to get the benefits of that stretch. All right, switch sides. I'm just straightening my legs and bending the other knee, keeping my shoulders over my hips. So I don't want to be skewed out like this, because then I can really mess up a lot of stuff. I'm going to keep it nice and upright. And come back to center. Great. Bring one foot forward. Keep the toes pointed forward. This back heel, you're going to reach that back. And that front knee is going to bend. So we're reaching through that back heel, and that's going to stretch the calf of that back leg. Again, shoulders on top of the hips. So I'm not leaning forward or skewing back like this. But my upper body is upright. Breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth. Maybe the corners of your mouth are turned up in a little smile. Great. Now we're going to bring that back foot up a half step. Bend through both knees and shift your weight to your back leg. You're going to stretch a different part of that calf muscle. Told you about the yawning. That oxygen. My body is like, give me the oxygen, and the yawn is the fastest way to get it. All right, come back to center. We're going to do the same thing other side. So bring this foot forward. This foot comes back, toes pointed forward, both feet. Front knee is slightly bent. Back heel is reaching down to stretch that calf. Shoulders over the hips. Deep breaths. And bring that back foot up a half step. Bend through both knees. Shift the weight to the back leg to stretch the shin, or excuse me, stretch the calf in a different spot. And if you're seated, just bring your foot underneath you with the heel still on the floor. I'll actually demonstrate what that looks like. So you want to be seated at the front of your chair and bring one foot back, pressing through that calf, pressing through the heel to stretch the calf. Right. We're going to do one more stretch, standing, and then we're going to all move to seated. So if you're standing, you want to interlace the hands behind you here and bring your shoulder blades together. Bring the knuckles down and away. You can either have your palms together here or open them up. Also a note, I am double jointed on my elbows. I don't know what this looks like. If it looks like my arms are broken, it's just because I'm double jointed. You got a nice proud chest here. And wiggle the fingers. Now we're going to do the same thing we just did, but this time put the opposite thumb on top. So this one will feel a little bit strange. Bring the knuckles down and away. Two more breaths here. One more. And on the exhale, release. Great. Have a seat. Great. I've got my low back up against the back of the chair for support, but I'm sitting away from the back of the chair as much as possible. Great. Press the walls away from you, just a gentle flex in the wrists. And bring it down. Stretch one arm out to the side and swing it across the body to stretch through the shoulder and the upper arm. And we want to hold, if you are holding this on the forearm or the upper arm, we want to avoid the joints to put pressure on those joints. And release that forward. Bring the fingertips up to the shoulder. Raise the elbow as much as is comfortable to stretch the tricep. And this, like every stretch that we do, is going to look different on every person. It's going to change from day to day. It can even be different from one side of your body to another. And exhale, release. Great. Same thing, other side. Bring the arm out, swing it across the body. And you can support from the forearm or the upper arm. Want to try to keep the shoulder away from the chin so we're not crunched up like this, but we're nice and open. Bring the fingertips forward, raise them up to the shoulder, lift the elbow as is comfortable to stretch the tricep. Is that yawn I was talking about? And release it down. Great. Let's see. You can scoot a little bit forward on your chair here. Bring one heel forward. I'm going to flex your toes towards your face just slightly. Keep a gentle bend in that knee. This leg's at a 90-degree angle. We're anchoring here for support. Proud chest. And you may already feel that stretch in your hamstring, the back of this leg. And that could be enough. If you need a little bit more, you can exhale, lean forward, bringing the chest forward. We're not trying to arch through the back, but keeping that spine long. Breathing deeply. Once more, in through the nose. And out. Come to center, switch sides. Do the same thing. Bring that heel forward. Gentle bend in the knees so we're not locking that joint. Tall spine. Anchored on the bent leg. And option to lean forward. Leading with the chest. And come back to center. Great. All right, so we've got two options for this next stretch. We're sitting pretty far on the edge forward of the chair, but not so far we're going to slip off. Legs are at 90-degree angles. Option one is, if it's right accessible for you, right available, you can bring your ankle up to that knee, to the top of that thigh. And where we're trying to stretch is the outer thigh and the hip. So if you feel this in your knee, or if you're crunched up, do option two, which is to bring it across the ankle and open up, pressing down through that knee here. You can even lean slightly forward. to stretch the outer thigh. Great, and come back to center. Now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. And like I said, sometimes stretching is different on either side of your body. So option 1, if this is available to you, you can bring your ankle up to the knee. Or option 2 is to cross the ankles and open up through that knee, leaning slightly forward. Stretch that outer thigh. Great, and you can uncross the legs, come back to centered, scoot back on your chair just a bit so we're more stable. All right, this is our last couple stretches here. Look over one shoulder. Keep that spine long. And look over the other shoulder. Let's look over that first shoulder once more. And back over the first or second shoulder, excuse me. Great, come to center, inhale, long spine through the nose. And exhale, tilt your ear to your shoulder. Option to stretch this arm out just slightly. And inhale back to center, long spine. Exhale, tilt your ear to the other side. Option to stretch that arm. And back to center. Great. Let's wiggle the fingers. Play the piano like Paul McCartney in this song. And open and close. Great, let's inhale, reach the arms out and up. And exhale. Bring it down. Let's do that 2 more times. Inhale, deep breath. Exhale. Great. Inhale, deep breath. And let it out in a sigh in this next one. Lovely. All right. Thank you so much for exercising with me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. Remember to drink water, stay hydrated. You just worked really hard, and it's important to keep those muscles lubricated. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much.